The plane descends through thick, swirling clouds, the world outside the window slowly transforming into a vast white wilderness. As the aircraft breaks through the mist, the first glimpse of the Arctic comes into view, a landscape that feels both alien and breathtakingly beautiful. Below, a world of jagged, snow-draped mountains stretches as far as the eye can see, their sharp peaks rising defiantly from the frozen earth. The sheer scale and rawness of the landscape is humbling, a reminder that this is a place shaped by ice and time. This is Svalbard, an archipelago perched between Norway and the North Pole, closer to the top of the world than to the mainland. Surrounded by the icy Arctic Ocean, these islands are among the northernmost inhabited places on Earth. Landing here feels like stepping onto another planet. The cold bites instantly, and the silence is profound, broken only by the crunch of boots on snow and the distant howl of the wind. The air is crisp, shockingly clean, and cold enough to sting your lungs. Each breath feels invigorating, as if the Arctic itself is waking you up to its presence. Longyearbyen, the main settlement, appears as a splash of color against the endless white. Nestled in a snowy valley, it's a beacon of life in an otherwise stark and silent world. Bright wooden houses stand in neat rows, their vivid hues a testament to human resilience and creativity. Each building seems to defy the monotony of the snow, offering warmth and community in the heart of the Arctic. There are no trees here, just sweeping valleys and ancient glaciers that have stood for millennia, sculpted by wind and ice. The land is open, exposed, and utterly wild. In summer, the sun never sets, casting a golden glow over the landscape for weeks on end. In winter, darkness reigns for months, and the world is lit only by the moon, stars, and the shimmering aurora borealis. This is a place of extremes, where nature sets the rules and the weather can change in an instant. The Arctic is both beautiful and unforgiving, demanding respect from all who venture here. Snowmobiles are parked beside cars, a reminder that here, the road often ends and the wilderness begins. Polar bear warning signs are everywhere, a stark signal that you are sharing this land with one of the world's most powerful predators. You are a guest in the kingdom of the ice bear, where the boundaries between civilization and wildness are always blurred. Awe and a hint of fear fill your first journey from the airport. Every turn reveals new vistas of snow and ice, and the sense of isolation is profound. The wilderness doesn't end at the town's edge, it surrounds and defines life here. The Arctic is always just a few steps away, a constant presence that shapes every aspect of existence. The mountains and glaciers are home to Isbjorn, the legendary ice bear. Their tracks crisscross the snow, a silent reminder that this is their domain. Living in Longyearbyen means accepting that you are not at the top of the food chain. Here, humans are visitors, and the wild is always close at hand. You feel small, humbled by the scale of the landscape and the forces that shape it. The Arctic has a way of putting everything into perspective. This is the frontier, where survival depends on respecting nature's immense power. Every step is a reminder of how fragile life can be in such a harsh environment. Here, every breath reminds you, you are on the edge of the world, in a place where the ordinary rules no longer apply, and the adventure is just beginning. In Svalbard, safety is paramount. Humans and polar bears share the same space. Here, the Arctic wilderness meets the edge of civilization, and every day brings the possibility of an encounter with one of nature's most powerful predators. The people of Longyearbyen live with a unique awareness, knowing that the wild is never far away. Enter the Polar Bear Patrol, guardians of Longyearbyen, dedicated to keeping both people and bears safe. These men and women are always alert, their eyes trained on the horizon, ready to act at a moment's notice. Their presence is a constant reassurance to the community. Their job is vigilance, not harm, spotting bears before they reach town. They work quietly, often unseen, but their efforts are vital. Early detection means both people and bears can avoid dangerous encounters. Patrols use binoculars, thermal cameras, and local reports to monitor the wild. Technology and teamwork go hand in hand, allowing them to cover vast frozen distances. They rely on local knowledge and quick communication to stay ahead of the bears. They're on call 24/7, ready to respond in any weather, any season. Whether it's the endless daylight of summer or the polar night, the patrol never rests. Their commitment is unwavering, no matter how harsh the conditions. Their work is a delicate balance, protect people, but never needlessly stress the bears. They use non-lethal methods to gently guide bears away from town, respecting the animal's place in the ecosystem. Every decision weighs the safety of both town and wildlife. The patrol must think quickly, adapting to changing situations, always mindful of the fragile harmony between humans and nature. These professionals know the land, the weather, and bear behavior intimately. Their experience is hard-earned, built on years of living and working in the Arctic's extreme environment. Their patience and courage keep the community safe. Facing freezing winds and blizzards, they stand guard so others can live without fear. The patrol is a symbol of coexistence, a quiet force working behind the scenes. Their dedication allows people and polar bears to share this remote frontier in peace. Thanks to them, life on this remote frontier continues. Children play, families thrive, and the wild remains wild, all under the watchful eyes of the patrol. They are the unsung heroes of the Arctic, steadfast, resilient, and essential to the survival of both people and polar bears in Svalbard. The polar bear is the Arctic's undisputed symbol, powerful, beautiful, and perfectly adapted to the ice. To see one in the wild is humbling. They move with deliberate grace, built for survival. They are the largest land carnivores, and to them, a human can look like prey. Their curiosity is legendary and dangerous. An adult male can weigh over 600 kilograms and stand 3 meters tall. They are strong, fast, and unpredictable. Svalbard's people respect and fear them in equal measure. Strict laws protect the bears. Disturbing them is illegal. Rifles are carried for self-defense, not hunting, a last resort. The goal is always to avoid confrontation. Living here means constant awareness. The king of the Arctic could be just over the next ridge. Respect and caution shape every day. This is coexistence on nature's terms. The Polar Bear Patrol's day starts before dawn, checking weather and sightings. The team gathers, reviews maps, and plans routes based on recent bear activity. Their gear is essential: thermal clothing, rifles, flare guns, binoculars, and satellite phones. Out on patrol, they scan the landscape for tracks or movement. Patience is key. Hours can pass with nothing but snow and silence, but a single lapse in focus can have serious consequences. Arctic weather is unpredictable. Blizzards and darkness add to the challenge. The terrain is treacherous with hidden dangers beneath the snow. The team relies on training, equipment, and instinct. They talk to locals, share warnings, and gather intel. Every patrol is a test of endurance and alertness. Survival here is a team effort. In Svalbard, vigilance is not optional, it's a way of life. Every patrol member has a story of a close call. Out here, in the endless white, danger can appear without warning, and every decision matters. The Arctic is a place where instincts are tested, and courage is measured in heartbeats. One veteran recalls a polar night when a large male bear approached town. The darkness was thick, the air tense, and the only sounds were the crunch of snow and the distant wind. The bear's silhouette loomed, a reminder of how close the wild truly is. The team's vehicle blocked its path. A flare shot into the sky, painting the snow in eerie red light. The team's hearts pounded as they watched the bear hesitate, uncertain. Sometimes noise and light are enough, but not always. The bear's determination was clear, its hunger or curiosity stronger than fear. This bear kept coming, undeterred. Each step it took was a test of the patrol's resolve and training. The team escalated, sound cannon, cracker shells, loud, startling deterrents. The night erupted with noise, echoing across the frozen landscape. The bear paused, agitated, then finally turned away. Relief was mixed with awe at the animal's power and persistence. The patrol followed at a distance, ensuring it left the area. Their job wasn't over until the bear was truly gone. Only when the bear was a distant speck did relief set in. The tension melted away, replaced by gratitude for another safe night. The town was safe, the bear unharmed. Both worlds, human and wild, remained intact, separated by respect and vigilance. These moments are tense reminders of Svalbard's wildness. The Arctic is beautiful but never tame. The patrol's courage and restraint are vital. They walk a fine line, protecting both people and bears night after night. Every encounter is a lesson in respect and preparedness. Training, teamwork, and trust are their greatest tools. Here, the line between routine and emergency is razor thin. A single moment can change everything. Survival depends on quick thinking and calm nerves. In the heart of the Arctic, every heartbeat counts, and every night brings a new story of courage. Life in Longyearbyen is shaped by rules for survival in polar bear country. The law: anyone leaving town must carry a firearm for self-defense. Students with rifles are a common sight, a stark reminder of ever-present danger. Caution is a way of life. No garbage left outside, public doors unlocked for refuge. People travel in groups, always sharing their plans. The community acts as extra eyes and ears for the patrol. Bear sightings spread quickly, putting everyone on alert. Children learn these rules from a young age. Respect, not panic, is taught. This shared vigilance creates a strong, united community. In Svalbard, survival is a collective effort. The Arctic is warming faster than almost anywhere else. Svalbard feels it daily. Melting sea ice shortens the polar bears' hunting season, forcing them closer to town. More bears on land means more encounters, more risk for all. The patrol faces new challenges, more frequent, unpredictable bear sightings. The community adapts too. Melting permafrost shifts buildings and cracks roads. Svalbard is a living laboratory for climate research. The fate of humans and bears is now intertwined. The struggle of the polar bear is a warning for us all. Here, climate change isn't abstract. It's visible in retreating glaciers and hungry bears. The need for global action is urgent. Svalbard's story is a sobering lesson. The wild is changing before our eyes. Why live in Svalbard, with its dangers and extremes? For some, it's science and adventure. For others, it's the call of the wild. The peace and beauty here are unmatched. Northern lights, endless silence, raw nature. Life is stripped to essentials. Distractions fade away. Freedom here comes with responsibility and resilience. Community bonds are strong. Neighbors rely on each other. Living here forges character, patience, humility, preparedness. The polar bear's presence is a daily reminder of nature's power. For those who answer the call, it's a life of challenge and deep connection. On the edge of the world, you truly feel alive. Living with the giants of the Arctic demands quiet courage and deep respect. The people of Longyearbyen and the Polar Bear Patrol embody this spirit. They thrive not by conquering nature, but by coexisting with it. The rifle is a last resort. Vigilance and wisdom are the real tools of survival. Svalbard's story is one of resilience, adventure, and community. It's proof that humans and apex predators can share space, if we adapt. The wild inspires, challenges, and humbles. As the world changes, Svalbard's lessons matter more than ever. With courage and respect, we can find our place in the wild. That is the ultimate adventure.